In this video, I'll discuss this week's blog assignments to explore the role your family played in your writing development. Families play a central role in children's developing literacy skills. Parents and grandparents read to children, ask them to create a picture, probably your first writing assignment, and sometimes proofread schoolwork as children advance in school. Siblings and cousins may introduce new reading materials to you or even be active in teaching you reading and writing. Literacy activities are common in families, but most of the time we don't think much about them. This week, you'll change that. Your blogging this week gives you the opportunity to recall, investigate, and make sense of the role your family played in your writing development. The role of your family in your writing development may be a challenge to tease out. Reading experiences with family members are often easier to remember, so you may have to dig a bit deeper to recall writing experiences. If you can, interview your family members. Asking them what they remember about your writing will help jog your memory and theirs, as you both recall some of your family history. Try to find out about your earliest writing, even before you entered school. You want to explore your writing history from the beginning to the present day. Interviews may be informal, but you're welcome to document the interview on your blog and write about your experience discussing your writing with various family members. You can also interview as few or as many family members as you think is appropriate for this assignment. If you're bilingual, you can explore writing in both languages or choose just one if you prefer. As part of this assignment, you want to examine the values about writing that have been passed down to you. Literacy activities are not value neutral. Take writing. It is often discussed as good or bad. Just as values about fairness, honesty, and loyalty are passed on by families, values about writing have been passed to you. To begin this part of your exploration, you'll have to identify your values with regard to writing, then explore where they came from. Here are some questions to get you started. What did your family members think about your ability to write? What did they think about their own writing abilities? What thinking do you share with your family? Where do you differ from them? Sometimes the intersection between your writing and your family is not always a great place to be. Family can get into a young person's writing in ways that are unpleasant because so much of writing is highly personal. An important writing event in my life was when a personal journal that I kept was read by my parents. Because I wrote about my homosexuality in the journal, my parents kicked me out of the house, and we didn't have contact for 2 years when I was in college. I understand how complex family relationships can be. It is fine for you to write about the negative impact of your family on your writing. When we work to document our life experiences, we include both what was affirming for us as well as what was negative. Sometimes, by exploring our negative experiences at a later time, like now, we can come to understand them and the role they played in our development better. Your class blog assignment is to read Amy Tan's Mother Tongue, a thoughtful essay about the different Englishes that her mother speaks. Tan, a successful novelist and also a guest on The Simpsons, has profiled her mother in her writing often. The video on the class blog is one where she discusses her mother and how her mother plays a role in her writing. As you think about writing your profile of a family member, consider Tan and the writing strategies she uses in Mother Tongue. Are there some you can borrow from her and use in your story of your family member? I look forward to seeing what you produce when you try the strategies out. See you in class.